Let's wrestle now!
So, Sean just finished Fluffy Hernandez, a clean TKO on the third. Now the collective MMA hive mind is doing that thing again where they convince themselves that a stiff jab and a man dance are enough to stop the champion. It is the same script, just a different year. People are acting like beating Anthony Hernandez makes Sean a defensive killing machine. Sure, he snapped Fluffy's 8-fight win streak, but Hernandez is a high-volume grinder, not a generational grappling phenom. Sean looked sharp, controlled the distance, and landed a brutal knee to the body. Standard Strickland excellence. But if you think that translates to stopping a guy who dislocated Robert Whittaker's jaw with a face crank in 1 round, you're huffing pure copium.
Let's wrestle now!
Dricus du Plessis didn't just beat Sean, he broke his nose and out-toughed him over 5 rounds. If DDP, who strikes like an intoxicated gazelle, can find openings and land takedowns through timing and strength, imagine what Hamzat is going to do. We are talking about a guy who just dominated DDP to take the belt last August, man. If Sean loses this, he's a permanent gatekeeper. If he wins, he's a legend. But looking at the tape, he's basically walking into a wood chipper with a smile on his face. The weirdest part of the whole saga is that Sean basically begged for his own funeral. He literally pressed the schmo back then to open the can of worms and tell the world that Hamzat mauled him in sparring at Extreme Couture.
The ground, he does what he does.
Did he fuck me up on the ground? I want your honest opinion. Tell me.
He made you tap a couple of times. The schmo saw it, but do you want the world to know this stuff or what?
You could tell the world. Listen, guys, jiu-jitsu, I do the fucking man game, the fucking man dance.
At the time, Sean was gassing Hamzat up like he was his biggest fan.
A little bit, yeah. Be nice. Gum is up. Understand, you're better than most. You're better than everybody. So you're better than everybody. So just don't hurt people.
Maybe he thought Hamzat would stay at 170 and they'd just be sparring bros forever. But now, that organic respect has curdled into genuine deep-seated beef.
Let's wrestle now!
Nowadays, it's rare to see a build-up that isn't manufactured by PR teams. This is 2 guys who actually know what the other guy feels like in the cage. And one of them, Sean, knows he was the hammer's nail. But make no mistake, bro, this is Sean's last shot at the middleweight strap, as I've said before. At 35, after the wars with DDP and the mileage on his body, he doesn't get another climb up the mountain. The press conference is going to be a fever dream. Sean is going to say some insane shit that makes sponsors sweat. And Hamzat, we already know what he's going to say.
Let's wrestle now!
There's a basis for a grudge match here that goes back years. Sean knows Hamzat messed him up in the gym. He is trying to convince himself that Gym Hamzat is not Championship Hamzat. The bottom line is this. Sean has spent years building this monster up in his own head and in the media. Now he has to actually fight it. And this is my prediction. Sean won't even land a clean punch before he's fighting for his life on the canvas.
Let's wrestle now!